today we're going all the way to Akropong, which is up the mountain, to make some coffee. I want to show you how we make coffee in Ghana. We're going to Asili coffee company. That's a good friend of mine, and I want to show you how it goes down here. Touchdown, we're in Akropong. Let's get this coffee. Add a coffee man. So we just touched down at Asili, and this is the micro plantation that they have. So they have a bigger plantation. I don't know how far from here.
It's about 45 minutes. It's at a place called Panto, at the King Kong area. Yeah, so it's still within the Akropong area. So this is what they look like when they're ripe and ready for picking. So that's the red cherry. When you're picking them, right, you just need to be careful not to break off the green stems of the tree, yeah, because if not, then it becomes problematic for growth again.
I never knew that coffee beans look like this. I don't know what I was actually thinking that they looked like, but I never saw this in front of me. First, it's time to wash them before we roast or do anything. So, yenko.
All right.
So basically what happens is that the bad beans,
yep,
right, they stay on the surface.
Yes.
And the good ones go to the ground.
That's right. So
we'll see which ones are the ones that go out and which ones make it in the club, right?
That's right. That's right.
These are not good. Away. Goodbye to the bad beans. Whoop. Ooh.
We're only able to do it this way as an example, because commercially this is not viable. I mean, there are huge tanks at the warehouses or the plantation sites that all this is done. But for you to get a general understanding of how it works. Okay, so initially when they're dumped in the tanks, right, like before, the bad ones float to the top and the good ones stay at the bottom. Afterwards, the good ones move into another tank, right? It moves from one tank to the other, and it moves against something like a mesh, so that automatically removes the husk, the husk from the bean, right? This one, for example, right? What you can do is you can just pop them with your hands if you like, but do it under the water so that the pressure.
Okay, so we have to do this to get to the next step, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to pop them now.
Yeah. So you can just let me show you. Ah, okay, you're.
I got this.
Yeah.
I got this. So we basically removed all the husk from the beans.
Yep.
As you can see, green. Look at all this husk, guys.
In a commercial washing station, this would then go into a fermentation tank.
Yeah.
And depending on what the goal is, it can be left in there 24 hours, more or less, depending on what you want to do or what you want to get out of your coffee. Right. So after they've gone through the fermentation process, effectively what happens is that they're then dried.
Yeah.
So that you have only the parchment left on them, right?
Okay.
So what happens then is, after that, we hull them.
Hull?
It goes through a hulling machine.
So that is.
Effectively, it's like a machine that roughly removes the outer layers after it's dried, like this.
Okay.
Right. So from that point on, then it's then polished. Then you get these. That's the green beans ready for roasting.
Okay, it already looks like it.
So when you get the green beans, that's when we put them in jute sacks.
Ooh, so I think it's time to weigh this baby.
Yeah, we have to weigh.
How many kilos is this?
Maybe about 20, 30 kilos.
See how strong I am, guys. So, it's time to roast. Roast. And we ain't talking about roasting people. We're gonna roast beans. So we are gonna preheat the, what is that what they call it?
It's called a roaster.
The roaster.
Yeah. So,
look at this, guys.
So this is a Gießen. It's a pretty good brand, solid, well made.
Shout out to the Netherlands.
It's Dutch made, yeah. Dutch made.
Yes.
So we need to preheat it for a while. Maybe it will take about 10 minutes. So catch you in 10.
We're going to roast the beans now, and of course you need an apron, you need to be protected. I'm gonna wear some hand gloves as well. And
so usually, this of course is just a sample roast, but if it were on a working day like a Monday, you would have our people here, have your overalls on, your gloves, your face mask, as well as your hairnet. But I didn't want to put you through that, so.
thank you. Oops. I am roasting ready.
Basically, we have a set timer, a set temperature that we drop. So we cut the power and we start the timer and we drop. Mildly golden, starts to turn brown. See, and it smells like baked bread, right?
Yeah, popcorn.
Yeah, exactly. We drop, and then as the heat is rising, we're lowering the percentage on the flame gradually. We're almost there now. Not yet, not yet. So, drop.
So we just finished roasting the beans. They're done and they went into packaging. I think we did a great job.
I think we did.
This is a fire scene. And now I think it's finally time for us to drink some coffee. Asili coffee. So the unique thing about Asili coffee is that they have coffee in tea bags. It's literally the cutest thing ever. Look at it, Asili. So we're gonna try how this coffee tastes.
Master remark.
Asili coffee, lovely. I had so much fun shooting this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video of Crystalina.
I'm the manager of Akropong, Isaac Mwala,
Master remark.
and I can tell you that Asili coffee is good and nice, and it have the natural taste of coffee. So you can try it, whoever you want to try it and see.
So everybody should get Asili
Yes,
coffee.
everybody.
Okay, I hear you. I'm yet to
If
see.
you want Asili coffee to when you come to the Akropong, you get
You can get it. And you can get nice food.
nice everything, nice drink, every good food and everything.
Okay, perfect.